10 habits that are destroying your charm. Charm is that magnetic quality that draws people in, leaving a lasting impression without being overtly manipulative. It's more than just good looks or smooth words, it's the subtle way someone makes others feel seen, valued, and comfortable. However, many of us unknowingly adopt habits that erode our charm, pushing people away instead of pulling them in. Let's explore these habits and how to overcome them to cultivate lasting personal appeal. 1. Interrupting others. One of the quickest ways to diminish your charm is by interrupting others mid-conversation. When you cut someone off, you send a message that what you have to say is more important and that you're not truly listening. How to break it? Practice active listening. Let others finish their thoughts before chiming in, even if you're eager to respond. This not only shows respect but makes people feel valued in your presence. 2. Negative body language. Charm is often conveyed non-verbally. Crossed arms, avoiding eye contact, or a lack of facial expression can signal disinterest, defensiveness, or even hostility, regardless of what you're saying. How to break it? Maintain an open posture, make consistent eye contact, and smile when appropriate. These small cues make you appear approachable and engaged, which naturally boosts your charm. 3. Dominating conversations. Being the center of attention might feel like it's making you more appealing, but monopolizing conversations can make you come off as self-centered. Charm is more about engaging others than being the loudest voice in the room. How to break it? Strike a balance between sharing and listening. Ask open-ended questions and encourage others to share their stories or perspectives. This fosters a sense of connection and inclusivity. 4. Constantly complaining. Nothing repels charm faster than a pessimistic attitude. Constantly complaining about work, relationships, or life in general can drain the energy of those around you. It's okay to vent occasionally, but a pattern of negativity can push people away. How to break it? Focus on positive conversations. Try to highlight solutions rather than problems, or at least acknowledge the good alongside the bad. A hopeful, constructive outlook is a key trait of genuinely charming people. 5. Bragging or humblebragging. Self-confidence is attractive, but overt bragging or humblebragging can quickly shift the focus from charming to annoying. Whether you're boasting about your latest promotion or subtly sliding in your accomplishments under the guise of modesty, it can alienate others. How to break it? Let your actions speak for themselves. If you've done something impressive, it's fine to share, but avoid making it the focal point of every conversation. Instead, express gratitude and share the spotlight with others. 6. Being distracted. In our digital age, it's easy to get distracted by phones or other devices during conversations. Nothing kills charm like checking your phone or letting your mind wander while someone is talking to you. How to break it? Practice mindfulness during interactions. Put your phone away and give the person in front of you your full attention. This act of being present signals respect and interest, qualities that instantly enhance your charm. 7. Over-apologizing. While it's important to be considerate, over-apologizing can make you seem insecure or insincere. Apologizing for every small thing, even when it's unnecessary, can make interactions awkward and undermine your natural confidence. How to break it? Reserve apologies for when they are truly warranted. Instead of saying, "I'm sorry," for every little thing, express appreciation, thank you for your patience, or simply move forward with confidence. 8. Talking down to people. No one likes to feel belittled or patronized. Whether it's explaining something in an overly simplistic way or speaking in a condescending tone, talking down to people destroys any sense of warmth or charm. How to break it? Approach every conversation as an opportunity to learn as much as to share. Speak to others as equals, regardless of their knowledge or experience on a topic. The charm lies in making others feel smart and capable, not in showcasing your superiority. 9. Being too agreeable. It may seem counterintuitive, but constantly agreeing with others to be liked can have the opposite effect. If people sense that you're not being genuine or have no strong opinions, it can come across as insincere or inauthentic. How to break it? don't be afraid to express your views, even if they differ from those around you. A healthy exchange of differing ideas shows that you're thoughtful and confident, which makes you more engaging and interesting. 10. Neglecting self-care. Neglecting your physical and mental well-being inevitably affects how others perceive you. Poor hygiene, lack of grooming, or being visibly run down can make it harder for your natural charm to shine through. How to break it? Prioritize self-care, whether it's through exercise, maintaining personal hygiene, or taking time for mental wellness. When you feel good about yourself, you project confidence and positivity, both of which are essential for charm. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to support this channel. Please share across social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Reclaiming your charm. Charm isn't something you're born with. It's a combination of habits, attitudes, and behaviors that can be cultivated or destroyed over time. By recognizing and adjusting habits that push people away, you can rediscover your natural magnetism. Charm is ultimately about making others feel good in your presence, so practice empathy, authenticity, and respect, and you'll find that others are naturally drawn to you. How can one effectively strike a balance between sharing and listening in conversations? Striking a balance between sharing and listening requires mindful communication, ensuring that both you and others have the opportunity to express themselves. Here are a few strategies to achieve this. 1. Practice active listening. Instead of formulating a response while someone is talking, focus entirely on what they are saying. Nod, maintain eye contact, and use verbal cues like "I see" or "that makes sense" to show engagement. When it's your turn to speak, refer to something they've said before sharing your thoughts. 2. Ask open-ended questions. This encourages the other person to elaborate on their views, deepening the conversation. Instead of simple yes, no questions, ask questions like "How did that make you feel?" or "What do you think about?" 3. Follow the 50-50 rule. Aim for a conversational split where you spend 50% of the time talking and 50% listening. If you notice you're talking too much, pause and invite others to share their perspective. 4. Pause after speaking. Once you've made your point, take a moment to pause before continuing. This allows others to chime in naturally without feeling interrupted. 5. Reflect and paraphrase. After someone shares their thoughts, paraphrase or reflect on what they said before adding your input. This shows that you've listened and understood, making the conversation more balanced and collaborative. What are some specific actions one can take to break the habit of constantly complaining? Complaining often stems from focusing too much on the negatives in life. Breaking this habit requires a conscious effort to shift your mindset and reframe your thoughts. Here are specific actions to help. 1. Set limits on complaints. Give yourself a daily, complaining quota. For example, allow yourself only one complaint per day. This forces you to think carefully about whether something is worth voicing. 2. Reframe the negative. Instead of focusing solely on problems, try to reframe them into challenges or opportunities. For instance, if you're upset about a work issue, focus on what you can learn from it or how you can solve it. 3. Practice gratitude. Start a gratitude journal where you list 3 things you're grateful for each day. This helps rewire your brain to focus on positives rather than negatives, reducing the urge to complain. 4. Replace complaints with solutions. When you feel the urge to complain, ask yourself, "What can I do about this?" Instead of voicing dissatisfaction, focus on discussing potential solutions or positive actions you can take. 5. Find a venting outlet. Sometimes, you do need to express frustrations, but instead of complaining in every conversation, find a specific person or place, such as a journal or therapist, where you can vent constructively. How can one effectively express gratitude and share the spotlight with others instead of bragging or humbling? Expressing gratitude and sharing the spotlight helps foster genuine connections while avoiding the pitfalls of bragging. Here's how to do it effectively. 1. Acknowledge the role of others. When discussing achievements, make sure to credit others who contributed. For example, if you're talking about a successful project, say, "I couldn't have done it without the support of my team," or "I learned so much from working with them." 2. Use we instead of I. Instead of focusing on your accomplishments, use we to emphasize collective effort. For example, we worked hard on this project sounds more inclusive than I worked hard. 3. Shift focus to appreciation. Rather than boasting about what you've achieved, express gratitude for the opportunity or support you've received. For instance, instead of saying, I got a promotion because I worked hard, try, I'm so grateful for the support from my colleagues who made this promotion possible. 4. Highlight others' successes. When appropriate, take time to praise or acknowledge the accomplishments of others. This not only diverts attention from yourself but also demonstrates humility and generosity. For example, John knocked it out of the park with his part of the project, or I'm so impressed by how everyone came together. 5. Use stories, not statistics. If you need to share a personal achievement, frame it as part of a larger narrative, focusing on the journey rather than the result. Instead of saying, I won an award, tell a story about the challenges you overcame and how the people around you played a role. By expressing genuine gratitude and sharing the spotlight, you create an atmosphere of humility and camaraderie that enhances your charm without the need for bragging. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to our channel for more self-improvement videos. Comment below to tell us how useful you found this video. Remember to share on various social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Click the notification bell to get notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.